it's time for Mater cleanup. Mater has conveniently... Yeah, he's cutting down a bunch of trees. I don't even know where he's cutting them down. We'll find him as lifetime goes by, but I'm not so concerned about that.
Go to one home there's no steam, okay?
I hate the fact that... All right, can you guys... John, you need to finish your dinner and get to bed. Finish up. It's time to... You need to get off the game. Seth, can you log him off, please? Yeah, it's time to go to bed, sweetheart. It's like 9... It's almost 10 o'clock. You guys... Or it's probably past 10 o'clock at this point. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. You guys totally need to go to bed now. Excuse me. Yep, the girls need to go to bed. Marky, can you please clean up after them down there? Yes. Oh, you gotta get probably... Maybe Ryan can then. Seth, I need you to go down and clean up, buddy. Yeah. But after everybody's in bed. You guys need to clean up. Oh, so I found out, and I don't know, and I think I might have said this earlier in the video series, but I wanted to point this out one more time. Apparently, the reason why they use double tires is to, well, obviously, first of all, it's for field protection. It distributes the weight out. But they actually do get more traction. And the reason being is because they actually reduce the amount of air that's in the tires, making the tire surface wider. And it allows them to get a little bit more grip because the tires are softer. The softer the tire, the grippier they are. So I think they said in a regular tractor, the pounds per square inch are it's like 8 pounds per square inch in each tire. But when they do the double wheels, they can take each tire down to 4 pounds per square inch, and that allows them to get better traction. So, all right, so we're gonna drop this off. Which the button? I don't remember. How do I lower cultivator? I want to drop. Nope. So X. Detach A. There we go. And we're going to attach the seeder. So we're going to plant the oil seed radishes today. I think this is probably empty, so I need to fill it up. Now I wonder if I can plant this without using fertilizer. I don't want to fertilize the fields the first stage. I got to make sure I let those guys know not to do that too when they get back. But I just want to fill it up with seed, so we're going to do... Nope, that's fertilizer. Right? Oh, no, that's seed. Okay. That's seed. And I need to look at the menu and see what the oilseed radish... That's the oilseed radish, okay? Hey, John, Seth, could you take John to bed, please? So we need to get in here and change the type to oilseed radish. There we go. And I'm actually going to set the seeder aside for... there we go. And then we're going to grab the other seeder. That way B-Dog will have it filled and ready to go. Hopefully we can do that. You don't want to fertilize the oilseed radishes from what I understand. So we just want to... Oh. This tractor's still running. There we go. And this guy's already got some fertilizer in it, which it's weird. Now this one's reversed. I've got the fertilizer in one chamber, in the wrong chamber. Crap, that sucks. I wish you could unfill them, which that's one of the nice things about the other game, the what's it called? What's the name of that game? Farm Expert. Oh my gosh, my brain. Is that you can do it without... You can unload your fertilizers and stuff. Is there a way to turn sower on, select the seed, lower sower, activate trace, no, open cover, but there's no turning off can select the seed. See, this one's reversed. I have them in the different... So you can put them in different chambers. That's really weird. Okay, that's funny. For some reason, this is the opposite of the other one. See, look at this. So the fertilizer's on top. The seed is on the bottom. Can we unfill? Let's see if it gives us an option to unload. Lower sower exit V. That sucks. I don't want to use the fertilizer up. Maybe if you do oilseed radishes it won't, but I doubt that. It probably just will. Alright, so we're going to get that ready. This guy's ready. I guess we're just going to have to waste that fertilizer, but what are you going to do? There's always going to be some that gets wasted, I guess. I don't know. Well, what's the matter, Mater? Oh my goodness, you're a wreck tonight. Did you hit that? How did that happen? Did you slip or something? Yeah. I'm sorry, Mater. Oh, I went over the field and paid for it. Look how dirty my wheels got right as soon as I went across the field. Oh my gosh, how did he get over here? Look at this. Mater. Little off-roading, little rock crawling here. There we go, that should get us down. Yeah, this truck kind of rockets ahead too. I'm sorry, what, John? Oh, look, when you get off the dirt, the tires kind of clear off again. Can you what? Can you stay up because you hit your chin? No, nice try, though. Good effort. I'm sorry. I hate to hear that, but that's just how it is. Oh, John. Now, seed is cheaper than fertilizer, so that does make sense that it would be a more economical way to do it. Let's turn this off. Lights off. Hop out. Oops. Okay, well, we'll just leave it like that. That's fine. What the heck? Oh, John. Where did my trailers go? Okay, they're still in there, thank goodness. Silly boy. Yeah, the tires are definitely smushier now, which I like. Oops. Trying to figure out how to turn it off. There we go. Okay, so I guess in some ways it'd be good to have both kind of seeders. I think I might do that. I might pick up a set of it. Let's see. We're gonna plant. I need to change this. Why? So next time, I guess we could probably do canola again. Peas didn't seem to yield very much money. But what the heck? We could do peas. So I come over here and so it turns out we really did need those Vaderstat seeders. And once again, I'll explain why. We need them because we need to come on, fill up. Is it not? The heck? There we go. Oh, weird. It changed. Oh, weird. It automatically shifted them. I didn't even do anything, and it changed them. But okay, that works. So that'll be for our second planting. We do peas. And I'm going to grab some oilseed radish seeders. It seems like it's silly, but I think in the long run I'll be glad that I did it. In other words, that'll be our first edition fertilizer spreader. And then we can sell our fertilizer spreader, actually. We don't need it anymore because we'll use the oilseed. Well, we'll see how it works, but I don't think we'll need the solid fertilizer spreader anymore. Because this will be the second stage, and then the weeding will be the third stage. And we're all set. A little bit more realistic crop management. Oh, I didn't fill that up. Why? Canola. And fill this guy up here. Cool. Okay, so now we're set up. Interesting. It's a new world. So I'm going to pop this over here and drop it off. And I'm going to grab this fertilizer and take it down to the town. Oops. Oops. Come on. Get it on there. There we go. I wasn't really lined up well, so that's why it was being weird. But and so let's head down to the shop. I'll pick you up once I get down there. It sounds horrible. All right, let's see. I'm gonna Oh, I brought my weight down. Dang it! Can you run down here when you're ready?
Yeah.
Sorry,
No problem.
I forgot to leave the weight at home. So we're gonna look at cedars. I just want to get it cheap. Well, let's see. Sewing machines.
They got that Vader stot, I think, the one that cultivates too.
Yeah, the 600S.
Yeah. That one doesn't fertilize at the same time.
It's it has a higher horsepower requirement though. I mean, you probably could run it with the cases. I think we'll just do the Kvernelands. Start small.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Buying 2 of them. There we go. All right. Oops. I just attached my weight somehow. I'm not sure what I did. There we go. I still don't love the new control scheme because it's all backwards from what I'm used to. Yeah, we'll pick up a Vader stat eventually. Maybe a pair of them. There we go. So we have 236,000. That didn't cost too much. Too much. So I'll wait for you down here. All right. So once you have that picked up, I want you to make sure you change the seed type to the oilseed radish, which is like
That's the two little
yep,
sprouty looking thing.
yep.
Oh, this fog just kills me.
It's like real life. Full speed ahead. Arr. What's up, Mark?
Found the stain remover. I put it on my shirt.
Oh, for those stains? That's cool.
It's kind of like cracked and stain.
I'm almost... Does our washing machine need to be replaced?
Maybe.
Ryan, what do you think? I have another... There's a brand new one sitting down there.
What? Where's that?
Underneath all that stuff to the left. Yeah, and it looks like it's a little bit larger than the one that we're using. Is it smaller?
You going back to the farm, or where are you going?
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Where did that from?
I think it's from Rocky and Rachel's. I think Mom actually bought it. No, because she paid him money.
Anyhow. I don't think we hey, what are you guys doing? Stains it again this time. Then maybe yes, we'll switch. What?
But I
Well,
didn't
careful.
sleep with you last night.
Shh.
So. People don't
Be back, folks.
mind.
All right, let's get going here. Sorry, my kids are working their way to bed. gonna be out of seed soon. Uh-oh. Might have to buy some more seed pallets.
Yeah, I pretty much figured out a pretty neat way on loading them up on the trailers and stuff like that. That way, so you can actually get the fastening straps on there. Like
Right.
even with them.
Yep.
Dad, you
You just gotta like place them down, I guess, and then you can just reset them after you put the boxes on top of them.
Okay. That's cool that they uncover when you do that.
I love that.
Yeah, I've been putting them on with the straps. Now, do you load them on top of each other, like stack them?
Yeah, I was actually able to stack, too high.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I placed all the straps down first. That way, so I could see where they're at. Because I wish they had some sort of like little indication otherwise. But yeah, it worked out pretty well.
Are you going to do that?
See how it works. And I guess all you have to do is just keep in the middle of it, I guess.
I don't know how to make mine go down. That's the only problem. Yeah, I like the mod. It really works well in the cabin. I haven't been in the cabin much tonight. What, Seth?
have they made a Slenderman mod for Farmington yet?
No Slenderman mod, no.
Aw.
It doesn't look like they take much,
Slenderman could be right over
like that one pass didn't use very much seed either, so that's probably...
Slenderman could be soft.
Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi. Yeah, I like these Cavernlins. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Cheap little cedars. For our purposes, they're plenty. Like Dragon said, though, once we start getting more fields, this will be a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. Well, by that time, we should have enough money to be able to get some decent stuff.
No, you
I hope so. It's really hard to make money, except for doing the missions. It seems like. Oops.
Yeah, is this on normal or is this on hard?
Hard. That's okay though. I don't mind going slow. It makes it feel a little bit more realistic. You really have to
Yeah.
work for your money.
That's the joy of any game.
Especially this kind of game. I mean, it's definitely a grinding game. So it's like if you rush through the grind, and that's the silage kind of made the other game like that. So you'd get through the grind really fast, but then at the end, then you're like sad because it's over and
Yeah. and
move
you
on to
find
the next
yourself
farm.
starting a new farm.
Right, yeah. So this one I can see the farm lasting a lot longer because we're going to take more time, I might have let that thing up a little too early.
Now, it's up to you if you want me to do that or not. I'm doing that way so you can kind of stay in cab if you want to get some,
In the cab footage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I think it's neat how it shows you the mods. Now, I wish you could install them right from the list. It doesn't seem like it does that yet.
The list.
It seems like you still have to go into the mod section and install them.
Yeah, because like whenever I was trying to get on, I was just missing like 2 mods that you had.
What made
But
it?
you can actually, it'll have like a little exclamation
No,
point
you're
and
not playing on Daddy's iPad.
tell you which mods you're missing. And then at the bottom it'll say download missing mods, and then just take you right to their website to download them.
Oh, I see. So you can get it from the website, but it doesn't do it automatically in the game.
Yeah.
I wish
So
it would do that. Like, why didn't they do that?
Yeah. So typically how I do it is I just see what I'm missing, I just back
Go back to the mod thing. You're right. They should have just. I don't know. That didn't make sense. That's like one department not communicating with the other department.
Yeah.
I used to work at Highland Software years ago, and that was one of the things that we saw. Like they finally hired somebody to come in and go through the interface and say, look, you can't have like this module have all the menus on the left and then this module have all the menus on the right. They have to be uniform.
Yeah.
And that really helped the company a lot because he kind of cleaned up the stuff. Leonid Kiesder. That was his name. He was directly from Russia.
Yeah, after this field, I'm going to have to refuel. Other guy might be coming on?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Kyle, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he may. I know he said he went to dinner with his neighbors, and so I don't know if they're... He said he'd text when he got back, but he might have pooped out, too. Happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah.
Oops, I was looking up. I didn't, I kind of lost track there, sorry. It might be a little bit crooked. This joystick has a tendency to drift a little bit, too. It's really old. That's the Xbox one that I'm using, and so...
Yeah, the Xbox Awesome one.
Yeah, sometimes it drifts.
Drift.
Hey, John, you need to go to bed, buddy.
Jumped off a falling truck.
So we're at 36.2 hours in this tractor. How's yours?
Yep, 36 even.
I think that other one's like in the 40s.
Yeah, you have one that's really old. I think it doesn't, it affects the maintenance cost per day, but it also affects the amount of money that you get back for it, if you sell it.
Oh, yeah, like it's worthless at the end?
Yeah.
How many hours, though, do you think you should be selling them at?
If you press, if you go into your escape menu, pretty much when it hits red, it means kind of you're not really getting much for it. The numbers will actually be red for it. Like the harvester that you start out with.
Yeah.
That thing sells for practically nothing.
So in some ways, though, it might even be more valuable just to keep it because you're not going to get any money for it, so you might as well just keep running it.
Yeah, but for the harvester, you're actually paying about $2,600 a day for maintenance costs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be looking at buying a Kamiya C6, huh? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, we don't have any corn, so...
Yeah, whenever you go into that vehicles menu where in the escape, when it shows that you'll have like that little heartbeat looking thing.
Okay.
The the amount of hours. Then right next to it's the money symbol, and that's the actual maintenance per day cost that you're paying on that stuff.
Oh, that's cool. So they have that all marked out for you.
Yeah.
Well, you hate to buy a Kamiya because it's like you're just getting the same, like size harvester. It's actually a little bit smaller. The header's the same size though, but
Have you seen that new little forage harvester that they have in the game? I guess.
the 580,
Yeah.
the little X.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I used to use that on my as a mod on my other farms. Like a lot of times I pick that one because it's less expensive.
Yeah.
It's still bigger than the Roslamash. Because the Roslamash is only like 400 horsepower, and I think that one's still, it's 580, so. Or 500 something anyway. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, these ridge markers really come in handy when you got them bigger sowers.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, they actually work. They don't, like I remember with this seeder specifically, it would only work on one side, not the other.
A little off.
Oops, sorry. So now what kind of computer are you playing on a laptop right now?
No, I'm playing on the one that I built. I'm running a Sabertooth Z77 gaming motherboard.
Okay.
60 gigs of RAM. Asus GTX 970 Strix video card.
Okay.
And then just a 500 gigabyte hard drive. And then I have my 2 terabyte external.
I do. I have the same. I have the Asus motherboard, but it's a Z77X also.
Mm.
I think maybe this one's different. It's been about 7 months since I built it. I don't really remember what I put in there. I used to be really big into hardware, and I'm just not anymore. Now, obviously, I get good stuff, but I don't really like. I just kind of go to the store and I'm like, give me whatever's fastest, you know. Like,
Yeah. And,
I don't.
I'm running a 1,000 watt power supply.
Oh, there you go. I think I'm only at like 650 or something like that, 700.
Yeah. No, my dad got a pretty good deal on it, so it's pretty cool. It lights up purple and stuff. And
Mine's all red light. That's how they do it.
yeah.
It's all red. I'd
All
rather.
right, I might actually be able to finish this pass.
Yeah, I'll see where you're at. Now we only have 2 more fields to do. This is the smallest. The question is it worth it? That's what we'll find out. Because even though you might be saving money on fertilizer and doing it more naturally, it might cost you more plowing time. Because I don't know if this counts as one of your growth cycles. You know what I'm saying? Like how you
Ooh.
get 3 growth cycles.
Yeah.
So this might... If we look at the map, I'm going to take a look while you're running that line and see what we have for plowed. Yeah, see, these show brown.
Because
So
I know
that's good.
the plowing, you only have to do it once after every 3 harvests.
Right, I'm wondering if that makes this less, though, because you're growing a crop on it.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, so we'll see what happens.
I gotta fill this guy up.
Oh, is your tractor empty?
Yeah, I got about 104 liters in it.
Okay, I'm going to start sowing this field.
All right.
Sowing the seeds of love. My goodness. I know I have a friend who does farming down in Seville, Ohio, and they have a 1970s Case tractor, and I'm like, why don't you buy a new one? Because he's like, well, I got to drive to Columbus to get a part for it, and I'm like, man, that seems like an awful. I'm like, every time you break something, you have to go to Columbus, and he's like, yeah, pretty much, and I'm like, why don't you just buy a new one? He's like, because they're $250,000. He's like, that's not. It's a big tractor, like the one that he's running. It's got to be at least a 200 horsepower, from like the 70s, which is huge,
Mm.
But he's like, nope, it's just cheaper for me to fix it up. Oh, sorry, hang on.
But I'm fine.
I'm on the way down. Seems like the seed goes a long way, so that's good. That'll be cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know if it changes for each type of crop, but it's really spreading smooth. Like, it's not... I've only used like 2% of my seed.
Yeah, the only way it goes down faster is the bigger sowers you get.
Oh, okay.
Because you're putting more into the ground.
Oh, you're not on.
Oh.
Come back, wait.
Let's try this again.
Nope, that's my lights. I did it again. Which is the one I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this, and then this. There we go. I'll get used to it eventually. It's all muscle memory. My brain is still saying Farmsim 15. But what's really going to bite is if I ever decide to go back and play 15 again. Then I'm going to be like, wait a minute.
Now, are you planning on doing like another, I don't know, say for instance, Animal Farm series, or is that kind of still yet to be?
Like on 15?
Yeah.
No, 15 is done.
No, I'm sorry, I meant like on like 17 version.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, this will probably be it. I mean, we'll probably get into animals and everything.
Yeah.
It's just going to take time to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to simplify it a little bit and really just do one big series. You know what I mean? Instead of doing like, because what happens is a lot of times I'll do like 10 episodes and then get bored and do something different.
Yeah.
And then it's like an unfinished series. I'd rather try to keep this going because this is really kind of the new cool map, and I really love this map. I'm digging it. So, but we'll see. I mean, obviously mods are going to come out that are going to change that. So,
Yeah.
I want to wait a little while until the mod maps get good though, because it seems like it takes them a couple months to actually get up to snuff. We're going to see a lot of re-releases of older maps. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I really want to get into like ones that are new.
Yeah, just hopefully they're well put together maps.
Yeah, I'd love to see another Alps map, but actually have it like well put together. Because the last one, it was cool, but it had a lot of bugs,
Yeah.
and that was one of my favorite maps, just from a graphical like a look standpoint. It was beautiful, and it was really fun driving through the mountains and stuff. But they had a lot of issues with the fields not showing up as yours. You couldn't plant on them. You couldn't seed on parts of them, and it just was weird. It had some really big bugs.
What about Sandy Bay? Would you like to see another one of those?
No. I've been on there way too long. Never again. I actually kind of liked Thornton better, but for whatever reason, the series didn't do as well. It's kind of weird, like how different series do well and don't do well. It's like what makes them different? And I'm like, Thornton, for whatever reason, just kind of died.
Yeah.
When I didn't do Sandy Bay, people are like, well, "Where's Sandy Bay? Where's Animal Farm?" You know.
Mm-hmm.
But when I don't do Thornton, like I got like one person like, "Hey, where's Thornton?" Nobody cares. Poor Thornton. All right, so for brevity's sake, I'm probably going to stop recording here, and we'll pick up a little bit when we get closer to being done, or if I think of something witty. So
Yeah.
we'll be back in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see here we have seeded 2 of the 3 fields. We still got 1 more to go, but as you'll notice, my seeder is not even 20% empty. Like, I've used almost, like, literally 10% of my seed. And so it seems like the oil seed radishes don't take much, and that's actually good that I bought these seeders for them, because it goes a long way, and we could just park these seeders and only use them for the radishes, and that'll be, good in the long run, because that's, it was a good purchase, I think. Unfortunately, they're small, so it takes a long time to get the whole field done. Oh, sorry. I'm driving with my actual gas pedal, so I'm not full throttle. So it's taking us a long time to do this. You can see we've spent probably a good 30 or 40 minutes, but it's fun because it's multiplayer, and so it's okay if it takes a long time. What's up, Seth?
Everything's cool.
What do you mean everything's cool?
When it's multiplayer, everything's awesome.
Yeah, that we're here just hanging
No matter
out,
how
so
long it takes, it's multiplayer.
that's what it's all about. All right, guys, so we'll catch up when we're done.